Yeah, intimate activity. Intimate activity was designed for marriage. And by the way, before we get there, it is, let me just make this point also, it is sexual activity. Why is it sexual activity? Why do you think it's sexual activity? We are sexual beings. We are all sexual beings. God created us that way. And you give your body to another person to engage in this kind of kissing. What do you think you're doing? Arousing and awakening desire. As a matter of fact, it is also preparation for consummation. And what is happening? Consummation is the completion of the sex act. But in the meantime, you have kissed Mr. X or Madam Y, and then you have kissed Madam Z or Madam A, and each time it goes a little further. See, sex is never a single act. Nobody just grabs anybody and jumps on them and engages in the sex act. There's a preparation process. And what has been happening is several people have been engaged in the preparation process. And that is unlawful. In fact, as far as God is concerned, that is so horrible. That is so horrible. See, how many mouths would have kissed your mouth by the time you arrive at the final mouth? How many people's saliva would you have ingested before you have arrived at marriage? Can you imagine it? You begin doing this at age what? These days, oh my God, 8, 9, 10. I can't, it's unimaginable. Unimaginable. In addition to which, it is fatal activity. Because what happens these days is people engage in anal sex and oral sex. Because as far as they're concerned, this is a way of keeping them virginal, protecting their virginity. So they engage in anal sex and oral sex, and it's like nothing. Now, anal sex and then oral sex from the buttocks, from the bottom to the mouth. Okay? No, I like to make this as graphic as possible for you to see how gross it is. But now the saliva is the best is the best place for these sexual diseases, for the AIDS virus. And this is what the doctors have said. Okay? No, but that's the truth. I have some figures on the next time. We have more time. I'll share the statistics. But I'm telling you, if you have never kissed, please don't do it. 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 See? And people think that somebody got to teach you how to kiss. The person to teach you how to kiss is the person whom you marry. That's the person you should have no kind of sexual intimacy. Nobody else should have any sexual access to your body except the person whom you stand before God and man in covenant union. This is the divine standard. This is the divine standard. And you've got to stand up to that. They may laugh at you. That is not something to be embarrassed about. You have never kissed? Flaunt it.